Hey again, everybody. Bob Trossett here alongside my partner, Michael Nebrich, the 2010 All-Met Player of the Year out of Lake Braddock. And we are ready to give you this week's episode of the QB Academy, and it's all about Ricardo Mestre. What's this guy all about for Washington Lee?
Yeah, this week we're going to talk about Ricardo Mestre, the senior quarterback from Washington Lee High School, and watching his tape and seeing what he's done this year so far, I'm really impressed with his arm strength down the field. He does a really nice job at throwing the football down the field with good accuracy, leading his wide receivers on these different throws. He also does a really nice job at anticipating different throws, and that's why you see, I think, the success that he's had this year. Not only can he throw the ball down the field with good arm strength and good accuracy, but he can also throw the ball in the middle of the field with good anticipation. So he's had a really nice senior season so far. His team's fighting for a playoff spot right now, so we'll see on Friday night if they can pull out a big win and get some help and sneak into the playoffs.
You selected a few highlights that sort of tell us about who he is as a player and what he encompasses. What do you got first?
So the first clip we're going to see is actually showing off his arm strength here. And if we go ahead and roll the clip here, he sees the man-to-man coverage across the board, and he knows he has that one-on-one coverage down to that bottom of the screen there. His wide receiver does a really nice job at the beginning of the route, creating some space with the little double move that he does. So now let's roll it back to the very beginning here. And I want everybody to kind of focus on Ricardo here. He does a really nice job in his drop back with his hitch here. He does a nice job getting his feet underneath of him and delivering an accurate football down the field. Now I want to go one more step further and go to the very top right before he throws the football here, just to kind of show you the kind of courage that he has in the pocket that he's displayed all year long. Watch him right after he throws this football, take an absolute shot to the back, still delivering the football accurately down the field, hitting his guy right in stride perfectly for a beautiful ball down the field. That's the kind of arm strength that he has, and he's fun to watch to throw the ball vertically down the field.
Now Ricardo doesn't just have the ability to air it out down the field. What else does he bring to the table?
Yeah, he also does a really nice job of reading the defenses and throwing different touch balls down the field, and that's what we're going to see here on this second clip, just the different touch throws that he can make in this offense, in this spread offense that they run. Now the key for this particular throw is he has to read the defense first and foremost, and what they're running here is a little bit of a vertical switch route with a post and an out and up. So he really has to read that free safety here. Let's pause it right here. He has to read that free safety at the top of the screen to see which route he's going to be taking. Is he going to take that post, or is he going to take the out and up? So now let's go ahead and run the clip here. And he does a really nice job keeping his eye on that guy. He sees him take the post, and he does a beautiful job throwing the football with touch now. So once he sees that post is taken, he knows he has the out and up, but he has to make sure that he throws the ball with some touch to put it in between the sideline and the cornerback that's falling off with him. Does a beautiful job there, throwing it with touch, putting it right in between the sideline and the cornerback, and those are the throws you see, those touch throws down the field. It's not just the arm strength that he's just throwing the football as far as he can. He has the ability to show some touch and put some balls in some really nice places.
He's got the ability to be able to rock it down the field. He's got the finesse like you were just talking about. What else does Ricardo have?
So the last thing we're going to take a look at is his anticipation on his throws, and that's another key factor, I think, in why he's doing so well. Not only can he throw the ball down the field accurately, but he anticipates throws in the middle of the field really well. So he knows pre-snap he's going to have that middle of the field, that dig route open. What he has to do at the beginning, if we go back to the beginning here, he has to read that middle linebacker. The middle linebacker is key on this play to buzz the football right off of that middle linebacker's ear, but you have to do it with anticipation. He does a really nice job here at throwing the football before his wide receiver clears, anticipating that he's going to have his guy there, and these are the kind of plays that you see him make, throwing the football in the middle of the field, throwing the football in between different defenders and anticipating that his guys are going to be open. That's why he's having such a successful season. I mean, you see him throw this ball right off that middle linebacker's ear, right to his wide receiver, and then the wide receivers that he's got around him do the rest for him. So he's been very impressive so far this year throwing the football. Again, he's got a big game this weekend coming up to see if they can get into the playoffs, and I hope to see that he comes out and has a big game for Washington Lee.
Washington Lee, as Michael said, fighting for playoff contention here in the DMV, and Ricardo Mestre is going to be a big reason as to if they do make that step and push their way into the playoffs. That's the QB Academy this week. Ricardo Mestre. For Michael Nebrich, I'm Bob Trossett. See you next time.